who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher, and their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher, and our Captain Marvel and head flight trainee, Jennifer Scripchuk. Their mission: to fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with them and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes in Training Team.
Welcome to the Garage Heroes in Training podcast. We are in mourning, but we have a great guest. But we are in mourning over the loss of our favorite racetrack. But
more into that.
To counterweight that and bring us back to a neutral, if not above sea level episode, Waka Motorsports. Rich is back.
I am back, and you're kind of really selling me on this. I don't bring that much to your podcast.
We're supposed to be nice to our guests, so we do what we can, you know.
Maybe the next episode.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So let's talk about the bad news that we got yesterday, or the day before. Was it the day before? I don't know. This week.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh pit race is no more. 4 more races, and they are done.
That was terrible. So fast.
How long were they in operation for? It feels like a long time.
I think the people who own it now were there for like 10 or 12 years or somewhere around there. But I think it was originally called Beaver Run. Can't imagine why they changed that name. But
look at you. Look.
I think we've lost Waka for a minute. But
hold on, wait a minute.
I mean, I have to do nothing with that.
Oh, right. It is Beaver County, right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then they added on to the track, and it's like one of our favorites. It's like a great track. It's a great facility. It's got everything you could want. I think it's still your number one, right, Miss Vicki?
I've heard.
It is one of my number ones.
How can you have one of your number ones? You either have a number one or you have.
Yeah. It's up there.
When you go to elementary school and you're learning how to count, they don't go 1, 1, 1.
Well,
2.
I have number ones.
Like, it's one of my favorites.
One of my favorite, yeah.
What else is
the
one
umbrella, the favorite umbrella?
Yeah.
What else is on your list while we're doing mathematically impossible feats right now? You can't have
one of my
what was the cause? Somebody just bought them out?
Yeah, somebody bought it out.
No, you know what I heard? It was more. Did somebody say private equity? I heard
private equity, but that's still being bought out. So yeah.
We all know what happens when private equity slips in.
No more track.
Just gonna turn it into Amazon warehouses or
I don't know.
Expensive housing.
You haven't been there. It's not exactly like starving for things to be built there and thousands of people looking for. I don't know why. There's got to be more to it. We'll find out.
They just have, like, out there in Pittsburgh near Pitt is just an old steel mill. That works, I guess, a little defunct.
I don't
think
it works. I think it's just there.
Know.
Anyway, it's not exactly, boom town. So I don't know what they're selling it for or what they're investing, but it will no longer be a track. Waka, you never got out there.
I didn't. We planned on going in 2026. We had actually already penciled it in. We were going to start thinking of getting a garage and signing up for the race, obviously, when the schedule comes out.
Yeah.
It was already penciled in. Ethan convinced me. We were actually on the cusp of trying to go to it this year.
Yeah, we were banging on you to do it for a couple of years now.
Yeah. We had planned on going this year if we didn't change the car up to such a significant degree. It wasn't ready to go in time for Pitt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We offered you a seat in ours just to get you out there. And look, you turn it down, and this is what happens.
Regret is lime flavored. Tastes like lime.
It does.
I'm so sad.
Terrible. It is. Well, pour one out.
I wonder what they're going to do to replace it. I wonder if they're going to move to Summit.
I don't know. That's lemons you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. We're doing Summit in a couple weeks, but enough about our grousing about. Did you come up with your other number ones, my dear?
Let me see. I kind of like Mid Ohio.
I know. I was going
Mid
to say Mid
Ohio is a
Ohio.
really good one.
So that's your other number one, or there's more?
That's one of my other number ones. I still like Jersey. I still like
Which one?
Jersey. The one with the octopus. I always get them mixed up.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Oh no, like octopus. You like Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
think that's because I have more nostalgia than anything.
That was
For
your
Jersey?
first ever
Yeah.
race.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was fun. So let's have more fun than that. Waka waka waka. What you been up to?
Well, first, thanks for having me back. Love
Always,
chatting with you guys.
always welcome.
I'm gonna miss you in New Hampshire. I guess you're not going to New Hampshire
No, we're doing Summit.
Summit. Maybe that'll be on my list for next year as well.
I don't know. I've heard good things about it. I've never been, so it'll be
Never
fun.
been. Okay, I'll wait for your review.
All right. Well, we will have one, whether it's good or bad.
All right. Well, to piggyback on the fact we wanted to go to
Pit
Pitt
race
this year, we couldn't because we were in the middle of a complete teardown of the car.
against everybody else's wishes.
Literally everyone told us not to do it.
Yep.
So the last race we went to was in 2024. It was Connecticut. We actually had a really good time. We were
Mm-hmm.
racing our 100 horsepower D motor or
Mm-hmm.
D16.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we really didn't have many problems with the car. We
Yeah.
lost an alternator. Otherwise, besides that 1 hour we were down, we ran the rest of the race.
So
Um,
you've had trouble in the past with races. You finally get the car to where it's running, and you get almost an entire race, and you decide, hey, let's tear the entire car apart and redo everything.
Two actually, New Jersey of 24. We ran almost the entire race as well.
I
We had
know.
a small issue. I forget what that was. It wasn't. Yeah.
You seeing any logic in this?
Yeah. So I figured it out. I'm a masochist. I don't like to have anything feel right or good.
You can't have good
And
toys.
pain is where I'm most comfortable. Yeah.
You just can't have good toys. You want your toys not to work.
So anything, any hijinks, any bad ideas that come from Waka,
Mm-hmm.
I will admit they are initiated or usually my brainchild.
Mm-hmm.
I usually am the engine which propels bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Thompson of 24, we had a car dropped in our lap.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Almost literally. It was a 99 SI, had a full K swap, but it didn't run.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
And
Most would say that it didn't have a full K swap, but whatever.
oh man. I looked at it like what a bargain. Apparently it was in a flood, but it turned on. I could drive it like forward the
Mm-hmm.
10 feet before it would hit another car in this parking spot. I confirmed it could drive. So to me that sounded like a great deal.
So for the home players, are our endurance races longer than 10 feet? Anyone? Anyone?
Only slightly for us.
Yeah, slightly for you, longer for others.
Well, um, when we got the car, also it's got the motor mounts, it's got the ECU, it's a 99, so it's an EK. It should be a simple swap.
Simple.
We
What
got
could go
it.
wrong?
We got it for so cheap.
Uh-huh.
What I found out later,
Mm-hmm.
the owner of that car contacted me. He wanted to buy it back. It was actually in a tow yard. It had been towed and turned over to the tow company. What I found out later was the car was originally built in Buffalo and it was involved in a flood.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was towed away and he lost track and never knew where it went or whatever. Um, so that was like the first inclination that I might have some problems with the motor or trans. Well,
The only thing missing is a Florida title, but go ahead.
Right.
the crazy plan was maybe
Mm-hmm.
We could swap it before New Hampshire, late October. This is like middle to end of August of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And by
Um,
we mean your dad.
Basically my dad, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I could
Yeah,
help.
that's right.
I
Let's
could
get it
help
right.
here and there, especially scheduling permitted.
You
But
can,
he's
you
going
can
to be
bring
doing,
donuts and KFC. That's about
yeah,
it.
basically I can hold the light.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be doing about 95% of the work.
Okay. All right.
When we got the car up there, even if it was just we have some parts to sell off of it and we can keep the rest, we were pretty upbeat, pretty happy with our prospects. And then it was like a checklist of what doesn't work. So we took the motor out. It was a Frankenstein K24 block with a K20 head. We took it
Can,
to a
can we go back?
yeah,
So this is a K24 swapped car
yeah,
that barely runs, that was put
yeah,
together by a guy who lost his car in a flood and couldn't
yeah,
keep track of it.
basically.
Okay. All right. I'm
More
just
or
trying to
less.
get a
There
I'm
was
trying to get a measurement for the quality of the mechanical workmanship put into this build that you
there were some hijinks involved with him in the car, which is why he ultimately lost possession of it.
ah
But he contacted me and wanted to buy back the shell when we were done stripping it.
oh, okay. That's
He
good
gave
because
me,
getting rid of the shell is sometimes the hardest part.
yeah, foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. Not that we've done this before, but
Yeah. So we took the motor out, we brought it to a machine shop or actually
okay.
the place over by us, Headmasters.
Okay.
Figured they would deck it and maybe hot tank it so we'd have a nice fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
We paid for that and waited a long time for that to get done. So we were basically out of New Hampshire,
Yep.
which was fine. We were almost kind of like it was kind of a rush. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We
Hmm.
started taking out the D powertrain and everything and all those old components. I found somebody to buy that. That was actually really easy. People were like fiending for working D engine transmissions.
Do you know how many of those we have?
Oh yeah. Well, at least around here, they're kind of hard
Oh,
to
I
come
know.
by.
I know.
Hmm.
So then we were sitting without a motor and transmission in the car, waiting for at least the motor to come back. We brought the transmission to a guy in Newark,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby. I wish I could give him a proper shout out. He went through it. He had basically confirmed it was in a flood. Um, it
That's
needed a
that's that's not what you want to hear back from the guy
no,
who's
no, no.
fixing your transmission. Yes, it was in a flood. Okay.
It needed a light refurbishing. We got
Uh-huh.
new synchros and a I think we replaced second gear. Otherwise, the rest of it seemed to be okay.
Hmm.
Really? Okay.
We even put in an LSD.
Second gear is not the one that usually is a problem with these, but okay.
Yeah. So that's where we kind of we felt like we were in a good place with how everything was moving.
Okay.
Okay. Now the fun begins.
So
Now
so so exactly what medicinal substances were you taking when you thought you could get a K swap done between August and October?
I watch too much YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's what it is.
that
It's
is that.
high expectations.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah, the
know,
half-hour video that, the entire car's done.
Right.
how long does a K swap normally take?
So now, knowing what I know,
Knowing what I know.
it would be several at least days, probably a couple of weeks to measure, get things right. There's never there's never the right components or you're piecing everything together.
Mm-hmm.
So what we thought we had in the car
Mm-hmm.
was incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get a call that this New Hampshire passes and that starts the devastation. We get a call from the person building or hot tanking the motor saying it looks like it's spun a bearing, the block is no good. The head, which we had brought him, which is a K20 head, very, very valuable on the open market. The valve train was completely destroyed, probably mostly from the flood, but also from, I guess, wear and tear. Somebody didn't take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was almost the whole motor was almost completely garbage.
Mm-hmm.
The transmission ended up costing us way more. I mean, the gear and the synchro, there were one or few other things with the labor. That alone was like the price of a brand new 6-speed transmission.
Mm-hmm.
The motor mounts, which said Hasport on it, which
Mm-hmm.
are required for putting a K into an older platform. I found out they have a lifetime warranty. If you send them the Hasport, they just replace the bushings.
Oh, cool.
They were knockoffs, and they refused to send them back to us.
Awesome.
So I actually gave away our only motor mounts because
Mm-hmm.
they weren't even in good condition.
And you had sold your D series by now.
Well, I shouldn't even say everything. Most of it was already being sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were past the point of no return.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. The ECU we got, the
Mhm.
ECU alone is like kind of hard to come by and like
Yeah.
valuable. I found out from one of the tuners is a very old model. It's a standalone and it's not really good for K swaps. Though it's used for it, no one tunes them anymore and they have problems if you do tune them. So it was basically garbage, get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
The shifter and the linkage worked but needed to be fixed up, which was fine. We needed a different radiator because obviously the integral one we were using wasn't going to match up. The ports were on different sides.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the axles, again, the car was in a flood. We cleaned them up best we could. The axles were not in as good a shape as we thought.
Mm-hmm.
We ran into wiring issues at the end of Connecticut, which were exasperated with this K swap and trying to put a new wiring harness in. And
Mm-hmm.
What
we
kind of deal
basically
was this?
This was a great deal.
a terrible one.
Great
And
deal.
people should stop letting me do things.
Can we just let's go back just a little bit.
Yeah.
You didn't need a K series. You
Uh-huh.
weren't ready for it yet.
So I see that now. So sometimes it really takes you to go through the pain to understand what people are seeing and
That's
saying.
what our podcast is for. We screw all these things up so you
I
don't
know.
have to.
I like you guys so much. I just wanted to be in your same boat.
It's not a good boat.
It's
It's
a
not a
terrible
good
boat.
boat.
Constantly sinking. I'm constantly throwing water out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically everything we got with this K swap was no good, and we would have been better off piecing everything together. That's the gist of it. And then the shell, which I thought I had sold right away, this gentleman disappeared, and I had to work on selling this shell while still kind of selling the D swap and fixing, paying for all the K swap parts. And it was like a battlefield up at my dad's house, and he was like, "What the heck are you doing here? I can't even walk through my garage. There's like seats from another project car I'm working on, and he can't even like move through the garage." It was a tense couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to try and make Pittsburgh this year.
That's April for those keeping home. This is August to start, aiming for October.
Yeah,
Now we're talking April.
the end of October is when, right after New Hampshire, is when all the chaos began. So it got worse each week until probably like late February, when we started to kind of catch our breath. We had to buy a new motor.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
New
had to
trans?
find, yep, had to find a new motor, and we actually had to find a new trans.
New
Um,
ECU?
we were hoping to still use the AEM.
Okay.
We did have to get a new ECU, but not till
So,
later.
so what exactly did you get out of this old car that you got all this great deal on? Did you get
That's
anything?
that's funny. Justin and Andrew, the two other owners, wanted to know more recently, like what exactly did we end up getting out of this car?
Uh-huh.
It was the K-swap shifter and shifter cables, which 2 weeks ago, as of this recording, we replaced.
Nice.
So nothing. We
Okay.
basically kept nothing.
Excellent. Excellent. That's a great deal. That's you know how to do this stuff. Yep.
If that car never found its way to me, we would still be running the D motor,
Uh-huh. Which you weren't having any problems with.
which we were actually having some fun and still
You you
learning.
you you worked through all the problems. You got it to where it ran.
Yeah.
You ran it for pretty close to 2 races, almost.
Two races. Yeah.
And then you said, "How hard can it be?"
It was like a sign from God. Here is this car. I mean, we did pay for this car. It wasn't like
Oh, you
free.
paid. You
But
paid.
But you
Yeah.
still have the D series, right? You still
No, they
have that
sold it.
car. They,
After New Hampshire, we found a buyer for the D right after New Hampshire, who also only came and bought the motor and trans and left everything else in the garage until July of this year. So we thought we sold all these parts. He paid for them. We just didn't get the room we anticipated. So my dad, the mad scientist, basically does this whole swap over
So he
weeks
was
and
a
months.
madder scientist after this.
Furious
Furious
scientist.
scientist. Okay.
Um, I would say how it usually works is I do the research and find the parts to buy.
Hmm.
I wouldn't even say pool our money. We kind of take turns, the owners, buying parts, and we mail them to his house. And occasionally I get up there to help him work on it, and occasionally he does it by himself,
You got like 90%.
like 90%.
Yeah.
So approaching Jersey's race, we didn't have a moving running car yet.
This is May for the home game players.
Yeah, actually, it was
hmm
late May. We thought we had finished.
Hmm.
We went to crank it and it wouldn't start.
Hmm.
No.
Jersey is what was Jersey's date? Like 8th?
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's
June 8th or something.
something like ninth or something. Eighth was practice, I think, something like that. But you're getting close to May, and remember, this started in August.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually contacted a tuner, Aaron Tuned, very well known in this area.
Hmm.
He's booked for like weeks in advance. So when we figured we had everything together, we booked him a week before New Jersey.
Wow.
Like kind of
What
cutting it
happened to
close.
your Honda guy? Where'd he go?
He was actually still kind of helping.
Okay.
That's Johnny J Swap, but his schedule is also,
Yeah, he's got a crazy
Johnny
schedule.
Jason.
yeah.
Johnny.
Johnny, he was only able to kind of come down occasionally, and he kind of put me on to Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron shows up to tune this car, and there's an issue. And he basically comes to the fact that the ECU we have is just not going to work. We have to go buy a new ECU. Um, we thought, so I have an RSX and I have a Honda for the RSX. I said, I'm just going to use that one. We'll find it in the garage in a day or two. The race was probably the following Saturday. It was like Thursday. Come like Monday, we we can't find my ECU. We had to go buy another ECU,
Mm.
$1,000. Luckily, there was a place in Edison that had it. I can't think of their name. We
Over
needed
by
a
the go-kart track.
not far, yeah,
Yeah.
or Rahway, yeah. We needed like a thermostat spring or something else too. So we got a couple parts, and then like the day before we're supposed to leave to go to Jersey, it was like Thursday. The tuner came up, gave us a basic tune and was like, something's wrong. Something's not right with the car. I don't know what to tell you. He put a tune in and it would kind of start, but it would run wrong. Part of this was when we rebuilt the motor, we were trying to put in the K20, the RSX Type S oil pump.
Hmm.
We couldn't get the chain to line up, and we bought what I thought was the right chain from eBay. Um, we went back to the K24 oil pump and
Hmm.
basically just said, "All right, let's just run this oil pump for now." Something wasn't right, so the night before we're supposed to leave, with the motor in the car and everything, uh, we ended up taking apart the part of the valve train and the timing chain, and did another timing chain on it, and redid some of the valve train.
Hmm.
The car did not start on Friday morning when we left for New Jersey. We pushed it onto the trailer with our fingers crossed, figuring maybe we can get to Jersey and ask for some help. We got down there. The
What's the first rule of lemons?
first rule of lemons, I don't know.
Don't bring a broken car to the track.
I was so desperate because we had also paid for the race. And I mean, now
Oh,
I'm
I know.
stranded.
Oh, I'm not saying we didn't do it. I'm just saying that's the first
Yeah.
rule.
I'm not even saying I'm not going to do it again.
No,
But
we know you're going to have this great idea. It's going to be a great idea.
getting down there, I'm sorry, Ethan and Jonathan
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hooked up their computer and logged into our ECU to kind of see what the difference in tune was. It turns out we had a broken clip that we thought was plugged in, but it wasn't. So we went over the whole car. We can't find anything. They went over the car and they were like, "Oh, your clip. I think it was to the alternator. Your clip isn't plugged in. It's broken. It looks like it's plugged in, but it's just not sealing. It was just hanging."
So one of the connectors is not working.
Yeah, they secured it, put their tune in, and it started up. And I mean, that was the first time we even had like a firing in the new piston rings.
Mm-hmm.
There was no break in. There was not a lot really going on. So I took it up and down like the side road
Right.
5 or 6 times as our break in, and then said, "All right, well,
Yeah, that's almost full break-in.
here we go."
God.
That was our experience with the K swap, and then into New Jersey was just kind of whole other set of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we didn't find out until after the race. We were actually using the wrong exhaust valves. They weren't totally seating. They were
Nice.
bigger.
Good stuff.
We were burning oil all around the track. You could see us smoking
Mm-hmm.
like a freight train.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we had issues with the oil pump all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We were using the stock D series oil pump. We eventually upgraded to the J series V6, and then the computer didn't like it, and we were basically stuck. And then we blew our fuel regulator,
Mm-hmm.
sprayed fuel everywhere, and how we didn't catch on fire is kind of a miracle. And that was
But
our
besides,
weekend in Jersey. Oh, and
but
we broke
besides
our we
that,
broke our axle. What's
that's right.
that?
You broke it. But besides that, everything went well.
And we broke our axle.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so my friend, why the K swap? You kept telling me you had to have it. You needed it.
I have a burning desire to get better,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I should have laid off and learned the track a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a crime of opportunity more
Was
than
it?
anything. If it wasn't for the ease of access to those parts, I wouldn't have gone out hunting for the thousands of dollars it took to complete that.
By ease of access, you're talking about the um, car that you purchased that had all the parts that you never needed.
Yeah, the
Okay.
flooded, broken car.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm trying to keep up.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm doing a little backyard homework. Miss Vicky, you've got some questions, I'm sure.
Yes. So let's see. I don't know if I got the right doc.
I'm
Okay.
not a smart person.
Yes.
I'm just when this car popped up, what made you decide to say, "Hey, this is the deal that I want. This is it. This is the end all be all. I am going to go all in." What were you thinking? I don't mean that sarcastically at
No,
all.
yeah, no.
And now she says this
Um,
to me all the time. What were you
no,
thinking?
no,
Honestly, what went through your mind?
no. Did you start this project well in advance? Did you have a plan for it? You're just like, I'm just going to do it in between races. Um,
I have a street project I'm going to be working on. It's an RSX Type S. Going to turbo it, more for like video content than anything. But I had a rough idea what it would take to eventually K swap the race car,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
and how much that would run us was probably in the area of like eight
Yeah.
thousand.
I always just say 10. It's,
We'll call it 10, honestly, with the added extras that you don't account for. So we'll call it 10.
it's 10
When
and 10 and a year, by the way.
Yeah,
Don't forget
yeah,
the year part.
the time is the worst part. When this fell into our lap, we got it for like 3 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I figured if we took out everything we needed, we could sell it as is for like 2 grand.
Mm-hmm.
I was being told by multiple people, "Oh man, just the shell alone, it's matching VINs and it's in really good shape." It wasn't. It was resprayed. It wasn't done well. The wheels that were on it looked really fancy and high end. They were knockoffs.
Okay.
Um, it seemed like a good value at the time.
Okay. All right. Can I go? Can I be data guy?
Sure.
Okay. So you needed to get to a K series because your D series wasn't fast enough for you, right?
That's a
Well,
tricky
that's
question.
not it. I'm looking at his face.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would say it exactly like that. Uh,
So, so humor me. Let's say that we look at you post K swap, your team, your fastest lap. I'm not going to say what it is. Okay, your fastest lap. And then I look at the year before our fastest lap in a D series.
mhm.
And guess who wins?
Did you beat our fastest lap in a K?
Why, yes, yes, we did. We beat your fastest lap in a K with a D. So which
We're,
one was it? Did you need the K series or was it the loose nut behind the wheel?
we're not good drivers either.
That's what I'm saying. You're not good drivers yet, and you're going and getting a missile.
Yeah,
All you can do is
I'm
hit the
not
wall
disputing
faster.
any of this.
You're
So how how is your dad managing all the kerfuffle of the Franken car?
He looks like he aged 14 years.
he did look tired when I went and visited him. Yeah.
That's truly how I would describe him. Tired. He tells me he wants to quit like every other day. So he runs into an issue or two,
Every day.
like electrical. I know zero. I know negative 1,000 electrical.
Hmm.
I can't help him with that at all. At least some of the mechanical stuff, like the shifter linkage and certain things, we were able to work through with a fresh set of eyes. Anything else, if he's up by himself and he runs into an issue, he goes to bed like stressing about it and he can't sleep. He's like, these guys are waiting on me to fix the car. So it's like stressing him out that it might not be ready or he might have done something not a good or not up to par. Meanwhile, we're just we're gonna get the maybe the car's ready. I don't know.
The
We're just
strength of your
working over
team
money.
is your father. The weakness of your
100%.
team is your drivers.
The weakness of the team is me, actually. The strength is him, and the weakest part is probably me and my ideas.
You need to
I
just stop
know
thinking. Stop thinking.
they need to stop listening.
Well, yeah, that's true. I can't argue there. You know what else would help? If they stop listening, and perhaps you did, because I can't think of anybody in the paddock who said, this is a great idea. You should definitely do this.
Again, hindsight is 2020.
No, this was before. This was before.
I
You had
think
this you had this K swap idea last Jersey, not 2025, 2024, and you were talking about it. I'm like, that's not your problem. Run this car for a year or two as a D series, get good at driving, and then think about it. Don't do it. Think about it.
No question. You were right. I can admit when I'm wrong.
If only I
Absolutely
could get
wrong.
Vicki to say those words. It'd be great.
Absolutely, I was wrong. I should have listened. Again, if that car doesn't just drop into our lap, I wasn't hunting for K-swap parts. I told these guys we're probably a couple of years away from
Yeah.
doing the swap. Also,
Uh-huh.
just because of the money.
Uh-huh.
And looking back at essentially what we ended up having to do to get it running, we would have been better off just probably buying things piece by piece.
Because I knew a fully dialed in K swapped Civic, ready, willing, and able to run. Good to go. But I wasn't going to tell you about it. The last thing I need to do is tease you with that idea, and you went and did it yourself.
Yeah, I'm reckless.
I'm
I'm
more worried about you
reckless.
wrecking though,
Um,
because the energy when you hit the wall goes up squared with speed, and if you've got a faster car, when you hit
exponentially,
the
right?
wall, you will hit the wall harder.
Part of that was we had a meeting. I
Hmm.
explained to everyone, obviously, we're going to be faster. We might not stop as well. Drive it cautiously and then, like, work your way up. Start low, start slower and work your way up.
Hmm.
That we did.
Hmm.
While we ran on track, we did okay. At no point
Yeah, you
was it,
almost went as fast as a D series, almost
it's my goal one day to be as fast as a D series again.
with twice the horsepower. But go on,
One day, maybe.
one day.
I didn't want to like hurt it at first, and then once I
At the
got back
speed you
in
were
the
going,
car,
you weren't going to hurt it, man.
no, I know. Once I got back in the car, it was smoking. So now I'm like, oh, it's probably dead. So you live and you learn.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably gonna make stupid decisions again.
Hmm.
I'm not responsible for any of these hijinks.
Can we get you on record right now? Will you at least listen when we say stuff? Not just us, Ethan, Jonathan. Will you at least listen? You can disregard it, but at least listen and know that we're trying to help you and trying to save you from yourself.
No, of course. You sound like my therapist. Of course I'll listen. Of course I'm gonna listen. But I have a very, like my wife, I have a very short memory, and what's in this year is out the other a few minutes later. K swap. What did you say? K. Let's.
K, K, K's later in the alphabet than D. That's got to be good.
Well, I've learned many lessons through the lemons, and
Oh, that's
one of them
good.
was
That's good. Tell me some of the lessons that we have learned, Mr. Waka.
contention, being
Yes.
content with
Yes.
what you have in front of you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That would be
So,
good.
how much more needs to happen to the car total? Just buttoning it all up.
After New Jersey, we we kind of figured out some of the issues. Electrical was kind of a big one. We had bought a cheap Amazon panel with switches.
Now, but before we move on, did you say that this car was caught in a flood?
Earlier.
The the
Yeah,
um the
that's what I was
donor
saying.
the donor car, not ours, not the storage
Okay,
car.
all right. Okay.
The mechanical issues on this car we've since figured out. They weren't as bad. We took the head off. We were like, why are we smoking? We probably need new piston rings, which we actually changed out. We replaced the piston rings, or more specifically, the mad scientist. That's when we found the oversized valves. So
He's
the
he's
valves
well on
were,
his way to pissed off scientist, by the way. But go on.
yeah, yeah, the retired scientist. We have gone down the checklist, and I think we've covered all our bases. So we should be um, complete come New Hampshire.
So you did Jersey. Did you do Thompson?
No, we couldn't make Thompson. We were still like the motor was still apart.
Okay. So you started this in August.
Yeah.
You you kind of ran New Jersey ish,
Yeah.
and then you missed a race that was a year later.
A year, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure. I'm trying to keep track of this for the home player.
I can't fault him for it though. I mean, we've had our fair share of issues.
At one point, I actually contemplated, I didn't even really tell this to my old man. I contemplated starting fresh with another race car. I thought we could build from scratch a Lemons car to run an event before we could fix this one.
At this point, it might be cheaper just to buy one done.
It would have been exponentially cheaper. It would have
Right.
been so much cheaper.
We had a line on one that's a K swapped EG.
Ah, and
I wasn't going to tell you about it.
I will take a loan out. What are we talking about here?
No, it's gone now, but
Ah, it's for the best, thank God.
it is. So you said you learned. What did you learn from this young Waka?
I learned that I'm stupid and I shouldn't be trusted to make decisions for
Hmm.
a group of people,
Okay.
and that everything is going to take longer than I think it will,
Hmm.
and that my wife is always right.
That wasn't lemons, but sure.
That wasn't lemons, but I've learned. Just going down the list, I should have just stayed with the D, and I mean, even besides that, like we haven't had a chance to work on like hot pits.
Nope.
I think we've done like a total of 10 hot pits over like
Nope.
I think we're even 6 races now.
Maybe.
So I think we've barely done any hot pits. We usually come into the garage to check the car to see what's wrong before we go back out and do a driver change.
Well, let's be fair. Usually you come into the garage to figure out what you did wrong, like hooking up the Hans or
Oh
seatbelt
yeah, yeah. We
or
usually miss something on the first lap. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or uh GoPros or some stupid thing that
Another a bane of my existence is
Yes.
my drive for content, which usually doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
See, what you need to do is drive for content, not drive for content. You
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
drive the car, and the content will take care of itself.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited about the K swap when it's done. It's good. It'll when it's done, it'll be worth it ish.
Are they ready for the case
It's
swap?
done now.
Well, yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, they'll learn. I
They'll
mean,
learn, but
they'll learn
mm,
yeah.
the limit that they're willing to drive in it.
the limit that's higher than they're capable of driving. Sure, they'll learn.
Yeah.
How do you learn when you learn in a car that's way faster than you're
Well,
capable of
we'll
driving?
see. We'll see.
I'm not rooting against him. I'm trying to.
Ah, yeah.
So the lineup going to New Hampshire, it's kind of a new lineup. My old man, he is now officially retired. His last race was Jersey.
Almost his first race was Jersey, by the way.
Yeah. When I finished my first stint this past Jersey, it started to rain. And to not be greedy, to make sure everybody got a turn, I wanted to make sure we spread the love. I asked everybody, "Hey, are you guys comfortable with going in the car now? It's going to start raining harder." Justin was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable enough yet." And my dad, I guess, didn't want to seem like he was afraid, said, I'll go in. In hindsight, I should have stayed in the car. He had gone out and ran only a few laps, and he ended up spinning it and keeping it off the wall by like 10 feet. I have a great video of it on the channel. He came into the pits.
Shocking.
Yeah. Came into the pits. It was really raining. Like it was like you guys were there. It was too wet for anyone to really push.
Yep.
And basically he's like, I'm done. When I finally got in the car to go back out, the rain had stopped. It wasn't as wet. So if I had probably just gone back out and let him wait till it was dry, he would have been a little more easy on himself. But he's done. And in his place, we're bringing my brother, who's
There's more of you?
there's more.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
He's just learned how to drive stick or is still learning.
Oh, no.
So
Okay.
it gets worse. He's never raced before in his life. He's a big like F1 fan and plays some sim. So he has an idea of, I guess, some of the structure and mechanics, but never done it physically.
When you say sim, are you talking like Assetto Corsa iRacing, or are you talking Forza and Gran Turismo?
I'm talking actually more like F1. He hasn't even done like Gran Turismo
Oh no.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. There's that. Okay. All right. So you're doing New Hampshire.
we are going to do New Hampshire. New Hampshire's not really my favorite track.
Nope, not mine either. That's why
No,
we
not
don't go to
mine
New
either.
Hampshire.
I would have considered Summit actually, if I was able to plan enough. It falls on like right around Halloween,
Hmm.
tough schedule wise.
Yep, it is.
But going forward, I'm not really sure we'll race New Hampshire much more often. I didn't love it the last time, and this is kind of just by default one of the last races we can go to. So
No, that's. I mean, okay. All right. So it's time for the intervention,
Oh yeah.
that time of the month,
Mr. Russo.
yeah.
What do we have to do to get you and perhaps your teammates to go to an HPDE with us?
Oh, I wanna go.
I know you want to go, but we never seem to get you to go.
When I was trying to coordinate schedule wise, when are you going to Jersey?
I can look it up while we're talking.
Yeah,
I think that's a missing thing that you guys don't have.
the only one of us that has a car. I mean, I guess we could bring the Slow's car.
Bring anything.
The Otherwise, the only car we have that's stick is my RSX.
Doesn't need to be stick.
True.
Actually, I've seen some in-car camera from some of your drivers. Might be better not to be stick.
That's exactly why they need stick. That's why they need to be
No, I'm with you.
shifting more.
I'm with you. Okay, so the good news is Ninja MP is October 24th through 26th. The bad news is we are in Summit Point. But if you tell me you're going, I will find out from some friends and get you a good instructor or some good instructors.
24th through the 26th.
Yeah, it's the weekend after New Hampshire.
Okay. I'm gonna strongly consider that actually.
Okay. It's worth going.
We went to one right when the car was first caged,
Mm-hmm.
and it was brutally slow, but we had a good time. It was on the lightning course.
Was it brutally slow or were you brutally slow?
It's so
Good
long
answer.
ago.
Good answer.
Do you need a
I
little
could
bit of?
remember.
Did your car need a little bit of giddy up? Is that what you were looking for?
No, it didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think it did. It did.
Okay. All right. So you're going to New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a new team.
Yeah.
You've got a new driver who's never driven stick, who's never driven a race. So what are your goals going in? Let's try and see where they're at and see if we're somewhat aligned.
Truthfully, keep the car in one piece. Try not to break anything. Don't crash into anybody.
Okay.
And just try and finish the race.
Okay. Perfect. What do you see as the where do you see the parts of the track where are the riskiest for your car?
The hard kink up the hill.
Okay.
Uh,
That one's controllable.
to go off the NASCAR circuit, and then the re-entry onto the NASCAR circuit going down the hill hard right.
That one's easier, I think. There's one
New
other one.
Hampshire?
Yeah. You got to be careful in the
Yeah.
S's after you get down there because the road goes wide,
Right
narrow,
before
wide,
the
narrow,
start,
wide,
like
narrow. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know the thing
With
about
the D series,
no, the thing
Go ahead.
about New Hampshire is just that I don't know what it is about New Hampshire, but drivers just lose their freaking mind up there. It gets really aggressive at New Hampshire.
it
And I
was
think
it was
it's because,
claustrophobic.
well, I think it's because of the bottleneck that
Mm.
happens right before you go uphill.
In the
Yeah.
S's.
And
Okay.
it's like everybody fights for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you something for your team, and you can use it or not use it. It's up to you. When you're going into turn 3 and you're going up the hill, you're just about it's the kink to go up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Until you guys are good and controlled and seasoned drivers, you should stay on the right hand side so no one slides out into you.
That's excellent advice.
So you control it.
That's excellent advice.
Okay. Going down the hill onto the oval is not such a big deal. You just have to avoid the turtle, which I've heard the turtle's gone. The big hump on the right hand side.
Yes.
Apex.
Okay. Yeah.
But after the turtle, when you go through those S's, the road goes wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Do not try to pass anybody. Just form a line. Form a line. And if somebody tries to pass you, just let them go. Just don't fight it.
So last engine was literally that because we couldn't pass anybody.
Right.
This time around, I will try and heed that warning, that advice.
Especially your new drivers on turn 3, stay on the inside. And then don't, because the only thing that can happen is you'll get into an accident if you hit the gas pedal too hard because you'll slide out into them. That's their fault. Don't do that.
Be on the inside then. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
My biggest stress is, and those are obviously good pieces of advice. My biggest stress now is
That I will choose to ignore like
No,
every
no,
other
no,
piece of
not-
advice I
No,
give.
no.
not just me though. It's the team collective. Justin is looking to just turn laps. He's kind of looking to just kind of learn the mechanics of like a downshift and rev match. He's not really looking to push. Andrew, he's looking to try and get like a faster time.
Okay.
I assume Nick, my brother, is just going to be looking to get laps. I'm kind of worried about him destroying the clutch and transmission. Honestly, more than anything, I don't think he's going to be overly aggressive, though I'm sure he'll once he gets comfortable, might try and push a little. I just want the equipment back in one piece.
Okay. Are you going to do practice on Friday?
We are. I don't like to do practice anymore. We did it the 1 year,
Okay.
and I've seen so many horror stories. We're gonna do it mainly because not everybody has driven this car yet,
Mm-hmm.
and only me and Andrew have driven this track. So just to kind of give everybody an idea of how the track is, and then try and work on shifting for Nick and Justin a little bit. The 6 speed, which came with the car, like basically what we got, handed to us, we'd have probably opted for the 5
Right.
out of the EP3, but it came with a 6. The gearing on that is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Slow and Mellow was going down the front stretch in 5th gear and not even like all the way at the top. We were
Yep.
winding out 6th gear.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know if
That's
it's going to be extra
that
shifting.
that sounds terrible.
It was like very high. I didn't go past 3rd. Even when you're in Jersey, that slow, hard left just before you approach the octopus.
Yeah.
Um, Even going down to like third there was higher RPMs. Um, I don't love the fact that it's the 6 speed and it's kind of more shifting
Yeah.
for the rest of the team. Now it was at the end of the world for me. I didn't mind it terribly. The shifter was bad. So it
Right.
was actually stopping us from going 5 to 6 on occasion and downshifting to 4. Money shifted 1 or 2 times because it didn't like locked us out of 6th,
Mm-hmm.
which is why we had to replace the shifter. But
That's weird because usually the sixth one you can go to a higher speed than the fifth.
I mean, I have some data I can
Oh,
look
I'm
over.
not doubting your data.
Not that you would doubt. I'm just to show
It seems weird.
you like a comparison. I don't really know their exact times or RPMs, but for us and at least where I was at the beginning of turn 1, I'm in 6th gear. Oh, that was the other thing. We raced New Jersey without a tachometer, speedometer, or fuel gauge. So I didn't even
Well,
know
Yeah.
what
well,
what
two of those
RPM.
three, it's okay, but you need one of them unless
I
you.
didn't even know what RPM I was shifting at. I kind of could listen like it sounded like my Acura. Otherwise, it was just kind of a general. It's probably like 6,500.
Do you have a rev limiter on it?
We do. It was set by the tuner at 72, which is like stock. We
Mm-hmm.
have since put the Type S oil pump in, and I think we have a harness from Hybrid Racing that's going to allow us to get the tachometer working. I just need the tach to work.
Yeah, that's all you of the three. That's the one I would say you
Yeah,
want.
I don't know. That's like the last frontier. I'm supposed to go up there this weekend and work on it with the mad scientist.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with reasonable goals. We're gonna try to get everything back in one piece. We're gonna just have fun out there and see how we're doing.
Yeah, fun. Fun.
Okay. Hopefully lots of laps.
I'm sure there'll be laughs. Pain is funny.
Laps, not laughs, but
Oh,
laps.
because there will be
Laps.
pain and people will have
Yes.
laughs.
Well, yes, but you bring it upon
Hmm.
yourself, so I can't really say much. Okay. So uh, can we invite you on for a post-race episode? Because I can't wait to hear what happens.
Absolutely.
All right, very well. Is there anything that we can help you with?
Um, Off the top of my head at the moment, no. I would love to link up at some point for an HPD day. So
Okay.
try
All
and
right. If we
coordinate
can't
that.
get it done this season, we'll schedule one early next spring,
Yeah.
like before whatever pit race isn't, because there is no more pit race.
Yeah.
Sad trombones.
That's you need to insert like Boys to Men.
Yeah. But then I won't be able to monetize. I won't be able to monetize my billions of fans.
True. Yeah.
Why is she laughing so loud? I can hear her without the. She broke through the microphone. She went above the spike in the recording software, and I hear her coming down the stairway into another room. That's how loud she was. Okay,
Cackle almost.
I
It's
know.
the singing. It's the singing.
Listen, the last thing I'm going to say on our anniversary is my beautiful bride is cackling. This is not the way to go.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. She's put up with me
Hey,
way too
wow.
long. Way too long.
How long has it been?
27.
Wow, lucky 27. That's how many
Mhm.
championships the Yankees have.
Yep.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Indeed. So we wish you well.
Well, thank you.
It'll be
And,
fine.
and as we both know, you are not shy to contact me. If you need a contact with a quicker response, just text me. Don't do the FaceTime thing, Facebook thing, because
Well,
I have to go look for that. Just text me. It's fine. Or call me if it's
All right.
really big. And we do appreciate you lending us that radiator.
Oh, sure. Sure. Well, it's the least I could do for you guys.
It was awesome. It helped Miss Vicki get that car back, and we're going to be using it.
It
at
really
some point.
did.
Good. I'm
It
glad
really
you got to
did.
use it.
Because we had ordered 2 of them poorly. I'm not going to say wrong. I'm just going to say poorly.
We know better now.
Thing or two about that.
It's like, why doesn't it always come in from the left and go down to the right? No. It depends. Sometimes it comes in on the left and out the left. Sometimes it comes in on the right and goes out the left. Sometimes it comes in on the right and goes. Sometimes it's only that little half width one.
Yep.
What the hell?
I know.
Ah,
That would be
never easy,
no
but we'll get there.
my middle name.
Well,
Mhm.
you guys have earned a good race.
Well, thank you.
I think,
hope so.
for all the pull that we have, which is, as you know, 0, we will be pulling for you, and hopefully this is the one. This is the one.
Wow,
It'll
thank
be
you. I
fine.
appreciate it.
It'll be fine.
Trouble-free. That's all we want. Trouble-free race.
Hoping.
Trouble-free
Trouble-free
race.
That's it. We don't even care where we finish. We can finish last. Just want trouble-free, cheap to fix on the end, nice and easy.
Yeah. Like it would. Think of it this way: you could go into next season with a car that only needs a check over and an oil change. It's possible. It's possible.
I would love for that to be the case. It's been a very, very painful year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like it to just be a nice, easy process.
Yeah. The best thing about it being so painful this year is you did it to yourself, you dummy.
I know no other way. I know no other way.
Miss Vicki,
Yes.
I feel bad for him because I feel like he's back where we were when we first started.
I do remember.
How hard can it be?
Right? And that's what it is. Here's what I keep thinking. It's like the weekend home shows. Do you remember sitting there watching This Old House and you're just like,
Yes.
I could do that, no
Replace the
problem.
trim around your door. Of course,
That's
it's
right.
a 10-minute job, right?
Right.
I need a 20 by
Next thing
20
you know,
bump
it's like
out.
the entire weekend. You've got the whole door ripped off the frame.
And you end up having no door.
There's no defense for my actions. I will say I made poor decisions many times, and they compounded upon one another. And it's all led us to right here, right now.
Here's one thing I learned though. You never learn from a car that's not broken.
And
You're learning.
That's
You're
why I'm
learning. So
feeling this
look at it that way.
He must be the smartest person we know then.
painful.
Do you want to feel better about your team?
Sure.
Okay. So here we were. We're at our first race. We go to the race. We get some help from a local garage. It's Vicki, myself, our son Liam. I don't think you've met him yet, and his friend Cassie. And they're both 17, just got their license. So obviously, God's gift to racing, right? So we go to our first race. We're changing drivers every half hour on the first day. Just so A, if the car dies, everybody got a shot, and
Sure.
B, we're trying to get used to it. And you remember your first day on track. It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah, a lot of overwhelming.
Yeah. It's like all the senses on 10.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everything's jacked up.
you never knew, like when you were racing, especially in Lemons, that all 5 senses would be used. And I mean all 5. I mean taste, because some of the cars taste pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah.
Or at least the stuff coming off. So then we do the race. We do okay. Not too bad. And then driving home, the first thing Vicki and I discussed that was noteworthy was, I believe she said it, that something very close to a quote was, I think we found our idiots. meaning the friends that we had in the paddock, which we all can agree. And then we made the decision that may rival your K-swap.
Yep.
Hey, that wasn't hard at all. I don't know why people are having trouble. You know what we should do at Thompson? We should bring two cars now because one wasn't hard at all.
And you want to hear to top it off?
Mm-hmm.
Our racers were all teenagers.
Yep. And Vicky's sister.
Do you know what a nightmare it was to run a team of teenagers that have never done anything before? Oh, it wasn't good.
Imagine.
It's not like they weren't willing to work. It's that they did not have a clue what work meant. They thought once they got out of the car and driving, they were done for the day. Let's go yard sailing for hours.
Actually, one of them did do a parts run, and they all decided to go yard sailing.
Yard sailing. When we're waiting for the part, they're yard sailing after getting the part. Like, where are you?
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so we're not trying to tell you what to do.
Sure.
We're trying to tell you what we did so you don't do it. Because we've done a lot of them. A lot.
Fully understand. However, you guys aren't there to hold my hand daily. I need help daily.
You have my number. You can call.
Yes.
We are again way overdue for the Waka Motorsports versus Garage Heroes in Training go-kart.
I know. Actually, did you just see? I put out a video recently of the Grand Prix. I have another one coming, I think, Wednesday.
Where would people go see these great videos that you put together? Because let me give you a compliment. Your videos are much better than your racing.
Well, that's not saying much, but thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You got to be good at something.
Like saying my wife's cooking is better than this dirt.
Yeah.
In the event they were totally devoid of something else to do and were bored, they could go to YouTube and watch Waka Motorsports videos, mainly on YouTube.
And they are excellent. It's amazing how you get so much content from so little track time.
You just gotta let the camera play before and after the blow up and the crashes and the spins.
And if you go see these videos and you're lucky enough to get onto the YouTube channel and have a little bit of time and watch when they're showing those live shots from the car, that is not slow motion. That is real. Like
that's us real time. Yeah, we're actually that slow around the course.
Yep.
We are going to do a Waka Garage Heroes go-karting event in 2026. It's gonna happen.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna make sure it happens.
I think we've got a chance this year before Christmas, but we have 100%. If we don't get it before Christmas, we will do it after.
Yes, we'll definitely schedule something.
Yep, maybe more than one.
Yeah, absolutely. A series, maybe.
A series, even. Because all I know is all I have to do is show up and drive the go-kart. All the video will be taken care of because you're ridiculous.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, we do wish you luck on this track and this event, and good luck to your brother who's going out there for what he has no idea what he's getting into. And and is your father going to be attending?
Yes.
Okay, so he's kind of pit manager.
Yeah, he's going to kind of team engineer it from the garage.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
You know what your goal should be then? Make it so he doesn't have to do anything.
Yes, that's almost always the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We fail very often.
Well, plans versus execution.
Can I say this? This was a quick edit. I don't know if anyone's had this issue in the past, but the I tip my cap to all the track workers at New Jersey. They do a great job.
For sure.
Awesome. My one gripe was the tow truck driver.
Mm-hmm. Not
kind of maybe he was a little hasty. Ended up ripping off the front end of our car. Not once, but twice. And we had to actually buy a whole new front end.
So allow me. The tow truck drivers from track to track are usually not associated with the track, so they vary in skill. However, I just want to point this out to you. You may not have thought about this. If your shit didn't break, they wouldn't have to tow you in.
Yes. No, did think it did run through my mind at some point. I'd like to avoid meeting or running into him again at all costs. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
All
great.
gonna be fine.
And if it's not a better podcast,
Amen. How about that content?
just imagine if the next podcast is, "Hey, how'd it go? Oh, it went well. We finished every lap. We finished in the top 50. Car ran like a top. We drove back home. All right, great episode. Thanks. Thanks for coming on."
I'm almost certain it won't be that easy.
No,
Yeah.
so am I. I mean, hopefully it is.
Oh, sick. Awesome.
All right, sir. Good luck. Keep the
Thank you guys. It was a
keep
pleasure.
lemons warm for us. We gotta do our race the week after you. So show us what to do.
Good luck. I wish you guys the best in that as well. So, I could send you guys the screenshot. He's, I guess it's going to come in
Just
backwards. but-
forward that to us.
Yeah, he's excellent. He works out of a shop where they do like a lot of tuner cars, like Sky. There's like 15 Skylines in there, an RX-7.
Like real
Where's he
cars.
located?
Newark.
Newark.
Oh,
But
The town
excellent.
you can't pronounce.
yeah.
Watch this. Go ahead, say it.
Newark.
No, that's not it.
Newark.
Newark.
How do you people say it?
Newark.
Like Newark.
She grew up
Newark.
in Delaware, so it's
Newark.
Newark. And
Yeah,
she
we have a
can't-
Newark.
and she
Okay.
can't say it our way. So
No.
it's endlessly fun to watch her
Newark.
try.
Okay.
Newark.
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 Newark. Newark.
Newark.
Newark.
I'll send you
Newark.
over his
Newark. Newark.
his deal. Yeah,
You
he's
get it?
excellent.
She is so talented and so skilled in so many ways, and she can't say a 6-letter word.
You know what? I don't judge because I say Route 46 and Route 80,
There you
and
go.
there's really no rhyme or reason for that.
At least you're not from the West Coast and don't say the 80.
The 80? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, well, how do you get there? Oh, you take the 1 over to the 105, and then you take the. I'm like,
Oh, the highways are actually like people they're speaking about. Yeah.
the. I'm
The-
like, if you say Route 105, they have no idea what you're talking about. What's Route 105?
Weird.
Oh, sorry, the 105. Oh, just right there.
It's very pretentious, actually.
Yes. Ho ho ho. All right.
Good stuff.
Thank you, sir.